And irad, it is in the way that I understand it and the way that I relate to it is in a very concrete and maybe even a bit childish way. Every time I've sit down to make a decision to read or not to read, or to pray or not to pray, or to smile or not to smile, to say something kind or not say something kind, I am in fact reminded of a rod, and I ask myself, what do I want to be my affirmative self and what do I want to be my dhil, my shadow? If I read, the shadow is me not reading. If I don't read, the shadow is me reading. If I pray, the shadow is me not praying. If I don't pray, the shadow is me praying. If in everything, if you give charity, that's your affirmative self, and the shadow is not the charity, is not giving charity. If you don't give the charity, the shadow will be you giving the charity. And it's very simple. All is subject to God's sovereignty, yes. But what do I want to be the me, and what do I want to be the shadow? Put again quite bluntly, when I meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah presents me with the alternatives in the discourse of the Quran, the shadow, the dhil, wouldn't it be truly tragic if the dhil, the alternative, would have been much better than I am? If I find out in the hereafter that, you know what, Khaled, you could have been much better. You could have been much more pious. You could have been much more knowledgeable. You could have been much more kind. You could have been much more generous. You could have been much more this, much more that. But it's a shadow. It's a mirage. It's not the me. The me is a disappointment. Now, don't be the shadow. Or alternatively, don't be in a situation where the shadow of yourself is much better than who you are. Because that will be disastrous.